We are
Sorry,
live with session 4.
A
Yeah.
hex of a time.
A hex of a time.
Woo!
Let's go. Also known
This
as
is-
Mercy of the Rolls.
We'll see. Who knows?
We'll see. I've already gotten some of it out of the way.
Whoa.
All right. So last we left off, you guys had made it exactly one hex out of Brevoy
Yes.
because weather was very bad.
The gods did not want us on the road.
The gods did not bless this journey.
Clearly, we should march through the woods instead.
So at this point where we last left off, you all were camping. You had a little bit of RP too. When you
Yeah.
guys pack up in the morning and you guys are getting ready to leave, the sky does clear for the most part. It's a little overcast. Like there's a little bit of gray still hanging around, but the rain has subsided.
Cool.
I'm watching you, Sky.
Last night, we had a bonus. Last time, into the session, we had a bonus applied to us, or several bonuses applied to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do not remember what any of them are.
Okay. You get a +1 to your next saving throw in the next 24 hours.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
Love
That
that.
was the
We get-
Okay, thank you.
that was the big one. All the other ones applied to camping.
Okay.
So unless somebody else has more camping
I
actions
thought
they'd
the
like to
food
do,
gave us a buff too.
that was the food.
Oh, I thought the. Okay.
That was just for camping, yeah.
Everything else was just for camping. The meal is the only thing that has a 24-hour effect.
Oh no, Amiri's story gave us a buff too.
Amiri's
That was
story
during
gives you a
camping.
yeah. It's a critical two. It's a so her thing gives you a +1 status bonus to any attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks during combat at the campsite. The
Oh.
bonuses end as soon as daily preparations begin and the resting is concluded.
All right.
That's gonna happen for most of your camp time bonuses. So like again for like aid and for other things, people can give you bonuses for stuff. Or
I didn't
like
realize
when you're
it ended
setting
at
up
the end
camp.
of camp.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
those bonuses end at the end of camp. The only one that doesn't is your food. So like learning recipes, making food, important stuff.
Okay.
So now really where you guys are is you need to head west. It's up to you to figure out how you get there. So you are currently on the main road. You could keep following the road west, or you could deviate. That's entirely up to you.
It is a trading post we're going to. It makes sense that it would be on the road. Yes?
I agree. Like for right now, I think sticking to the road, and following this river for a while is the best route. Let's travel some and then see if we have to deviate because of weather or rough terrain. Then we can make that decision. Then that's my idea.
Additionally,
we
our
can then-
horses and wagons will have our wagon and the horses will have a harder time in rougher terrain.
It will
Yeah.
slow us down completely if we have to leave. That's what just if only we should really only leave the road unless there's an emergency.
Yeah, and if the weather does that again, it'll be at least easier, even though last night proved not to be, but it'll be easier on the road than not the road.
And should emergencies strike us, the road will allow us to have easier access to getting help in a swifter manner.
Yep.
Then I think that settles it. I think we are sticking to the road.
Okay.
Durra goes to get in the wagon, and I think there's a moment where he takes note that like the wagon kind of shifts in a way it's not meant to, and he realizes that there is damage done to the wagon from the mudslide. And so he will comment to the group, "It is brand new, but I think our wagon has seen some better days." Basically, when we got hit with the mudslide, the wagon took damage. It has 10 remaining HP, but it breaks at 9 HP and becomes a broken item at 9 if it drops below 9, and if it hits 0, it's destroyed. So if it takes more damage, it will slow our we'll still be able to use it, but it'll slow us down by half.
Then we
Yeah.
might want to see if any of us can do fixings.
I
you
am
could
better at
certainly
breaking
try
things
to.
than making things.
Is anybody here trained in crafting?
I am.
Yay! Somebody
Okay.
is.
I am not just trained in crafting, but I'm not sure if this applies. I have the skill feat quick repair that
Ooh.
speeds up my repair times on an item.
Yes, that would apply here.
Him.
Excellent.
So since I am trained in crafting, I can take a minute to repair something. So I guess I'll take 10 minutes to just go over the whole thing to work on repairing that parts that need to be patched up and at least put together in a better fashion to get us where we're going.
You have
Okay,
tools?
and
Assist? Is that a thing?
Yeah, like healer's tools for being able to do medicine checks on people. There's an equivalent for crafting checks in the field.
yeah, there's woodworking tools and stuff like that. So you do have to have tools.
Let me see. Let me pull up Path Builder to see which of the tools I had grabbed.
I have rope.
Because I grabbed a couple things when we were in.
Yeah, an alchemy kit would have definitely been one of them, but like
Artisan's tools allow you to create items, raw materials with the craft skill.
If it
Artisan?
could get us to the trading post, they should have things we need to repair it
That's
there.
also true.
Yeah.
Where did my inventory go? I had a whole inventory and now it's gone. Yay!
These tools, artisan's, healer's tools, alchemist tools, these tools again.
Yes,
Forget
so I
about the
have
craft.
artisan's tools. I have alchemist
is anybody
tools.
here trained in society?
Not.
No. God, no.
I don't know why I checked.
Exactly.
I should have just been like, no, there's no way.
No, not trained in society.
Crap.
That was going to be a skill I would pick up.
Okay.
No reason.
So the
Um,
two that I
that's cool.
have are alchemists and artisans tools. That's all I had grabbed before we had departed.
Well,
let me take a look into let me take a look at artisan's tools real quick. Hold on.
Well, I just realized all of that stuff I purchased. My sheet didn't save.
It is called a
Hooray!
repair kit. The item we need is a repair kit. A repair kit allows you to perform simple repairs while traveling. It contains a portable anvil, tongs, woodworking tools, a whetstone, and oils for conditioning leather and wood. You can't use a repair kit to repair items using the. You can use a repair kit to repair items using the crafting skill. You can draw and replace a worn repaired kit as part of the action that.
Okay, so the artisan tools, you need to determine what type of artisan tools you have.
Okay.
So that's a big one. Like blacksmith's tools are different from woodworker's tools. So if you have artisan's tools, you need to determine which one you have. Like leatherworking and all. Look under specialty crafting, and basically there's a list under specialty crafting. You have to pick one of those.
Okay. All right. I was confused. My apologies.
No, you're okay. That's why I was like, hold on. I think artisan tools are supposed to be more specialized than just quotation marks artisan tools.
Artisan tools be
Yeah.
for like making stuff and repair
Yeah,
kit is for repair stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd given that I already have the alchemy tools, I'll have them be woodworking tools.
Okay. Yeah, though I will say without a repair kit, you're kind of at a loss here to fix the wagon currently.
No, that's fine. We're heading somewhere where I might be able to acquire a repair
Well,
kit
I
at
can't
least.
tell you what I purchased because Path Builder decided to erase my entire inventory.
No.
Yep.
Why did that
But I
do?
Well,
literally
yes.
spent 20 minutes per making sure I had yesterday or last week.
That's really weird that they erased your inventory.
Yeah, my phone version and the web version don't have it.
I have all my inventory. Oh, did anybody else discover the remaster changes harshly with all the name changes to things?
Yes, we are using the remaster rules
I
because they
know.
don't give you a choice.
Well, no, there is a choice. When you build a character in Path Builder, you can select.
Well, yeah, no,
yeah.
I know, but like they just kind of.
I opted into it. It's just boop.
Slide it.
Magic missile isn't magic missile anymore. It feels weird, man.
Yeah,
I'm
Mage
fine with
There's a
it.
lot of
armor's not
shit
mage
that's weird.
armor.
It gets me used to it because that's what I'm gonna be playing. Like I have the books from before, but I want the remastered books because in the end of the day, it is also better organized.
Mm-hmm.
The books themselves, and that's what's gonna be on.
Yeah, I gotta wait though. Like I was gonna buy them right away, but they made some errors in the first print, so I'm gonna wait.
Oh, yeah,
a
I'm
couple of
definitely waiting
prints.
for the second print. I'm not
Yeah.
getting it right this minute.
Yeah, I'm also
that
waiting
means
for
those are
them to
worth more.
finish the books.
Yeah.
The
They
mage
just
armor is now
added
called
stuff.
mystic armor, which it delights me to no end.
Yeah.
Gotta let them cook.
All right. So are you guys moving or what? What are we doing?
I don't think we have a choice but to move and hope that we can
should go
protect
back to
the area.
Brevoy. I don't feel safe here. He does not say.
I was about to say.
So, just out of game, I know I spent roughly 11 gold on stuff, so I can build roughly what I purchased, I think. Or rebuild
Yeah,
what I purchased.
I trust you enough to handle your shit and be reasonable and not cheat.
Yeah.
If I see you pull out an item that looks fucking ridiculous, we'll have a problem. But until
Oh, yeah,
then,
no, I
don't worry
literally
about
bought
it too much.
What do you mean she can't use Holy Avengers as throwing knives?
No, I literally just bought a load of just mundane stuff that I literally was gonna hand out to other people, even if I didn't use it myself, because I am Captain Packrat as this character.
Yeah,
So
I
handed
specifically
money.
remember you talking about it.
Yeah, and then the thing was like, oh, let me just delete everything you purchased. Thanks, site.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Figure your stuff out on the side, and then we'll come back to it.
Well, I could just purchase artisans' tools too, and say they were
Right, but he already has the artisan tools. The artisan tools don't help us here.
Oh.
Yeah, we need specifically
You need
the repair
repair
kit.
Well,
You need specifically a repair kit.
To answer Durra, I mean, if the party wants to turn back to get better repair supplies, at this point, we're not far. So if we need to turn back now to do that, this is the time to do it. We don't want to get
2 days to our trip. A
It'll
day
add 2
back
days to
and
our
a day
trip.
to get simply back to where we are now.
Well, I mean, you're the one that said it. So
I only wish to draw attention that we will begin walking if it breaks.
Well, again, do you want to be a few days away added to our time, or a week or two added to our time because our wagon breaks? I'm just putting it out there. This is the time to turn back and resupply because of the storm that the wagon went through.
This is not my decision.
Typically, storms like that do not travel in herds. We should be fine going to the trading hub.
I think we should probably at least try to make more forward movement. If necessary, riders can either go ahead or return to acquire materials if necessary, if something catastrophic does occur.
Yes. How far could Oleg's trading post be? It could be but another day's away.
Looks at map. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Well,
About
look,
that.
So hold on. Give me a Mason, since you decided to look at the map, give me a perception check real quick.
okay.
you just like pull it out of my bag.
Perception check.
Okay. You notice that on the map, because it is a map made in Brevoy, there is a tiny dot on the map on the road, and you look closely at it, and you can see that it has a name. You can
Okay.
see Nivakta's Crossing. And it's just a little dot, and it's about half a day's ride if you guys pace it.
So then I will say to the party after looking at the map, and I'll like turn it around and show it to them. So if we travel well for about a half day, and it points to this dot, we can make it here and hopefully find supplies to fix the wagon there, and then to buy extra ones. So let's start and wish for luck.
Perfect.
Sounds like a plan then.
And Durra jumps like a little bit too heavily into the cart.
it creaks and groans under the strain.
Yeah.
But he's the only one that hears it and is like, oh.
Durra is ready to go. Let us be off.
All right.
Yeah, let's travel.
All right. So you guys travel the day. Let me just make sure there's no
Let's travel to the
thing
dock.
for it.
How much fuckery is afoot?
Okay. So,
Lightning Storm be like, psych, bitches.
I was maybe slightly underprepared.
Oh, no.
You're fine.
Oh, it's okay. It's going to take me 3 minutes to get this ready. I just don't like when they don't provide a map for something. So I'll give you one real quick.
Kingmaker has a crazy ton of like places and stuff.
Yeah, they don't give you maps for all of it.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't think I didn't think far enough ahead to get this one. So
I
that's
looked
on me.
at you can buy it from the Paizo store, the Foundry Kingmaker module, like, and it's got like 87 maps or something that it comes with. I don't know. I assume it's similar to this. But
yeah, this one has a lot. There is a lot.
Like $100.
Well, maybe if that would be helpful to our GM, maybe we can even make a group purchase of it.
Well, that'd be for
Foundry. It's for Foundry. Yeah, that involves me swapping over to Foundry, which we may discuss if the remaster of Roll20 does not go as well as I would like it to.
Gotcha.
That'd be sexy.
If it ends up being poop.
Yeah, we've got like 2 months to figure that out because they're going to be probably releasing it around March, from what it looks like. So we'll see.
Wait and see. Could be awesome. So let's wait and see.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Ibu, in chat. I do not believe that your temporary talisman from Talisman Dabbler requires you to have a kit. I think it assumes that you have enough knickknacks and doohickeys, up like just on your person in general to be able to do that sort of stuff.
Miscellaneous crap.
Yeah. I could be wrong, and you might need to have some sort of tools. I think for tattoos, though, I do believe that there's some specific tools that you might need for tattoos.
Well, yeah, tattoos have their own shit because technically they are magic.
That might be
Without being
artisan
magic.
tools themselves, also.
Yeah.
It just doesn't say anywhere. I'm like, that's just to help me.
Yeah.
Hi.
Whoa! Look at that guy! Yeah, these top-down people. There's a lot more people than I
Boom.
expected.
Boom. But yeah, there you go. You find yourselves in a village. This village itself is surrounded by a wooden palisade. So you guys are inside the wooden palisade, and it is
They
set
just let
on
us
the
in.
northeast. Yeah, the doors are open.
Fantastic.
A low bridge allows access over the river to the south, and the village itself is an alert assembly of traders, hunters, fishers, and trappers. So if you are looking for something, you could probably find it here. One thing that does probably immediately grab your attention is that one of the larger buildings over here is a temple of Pharasma.
Oh,
Cool.
So that is probably the first thing to note. There's a pretty sizable graveyard behind it. And like when you guys were heading through the walls, you can tell that this place has repelled a few attacks. Though they are probably few and far in between.
If no one else takes priority on interacting with people, Durra will do it.
Alright, I was just
Cool.
finishing up fixing my inventory.
Mace is gonna want to like make sure we take care of the carriage first.
Yeah,
So he's
that-
gonna go look for that, and then after that maybe talk to other people in the town.
So right
The
away you can tell this guy over here looks like a blacksmith.
Wait, which guy?
Up here.
Oh, okay. I had to fix my screen, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
walk over.
That little
Yeah,
like awning area is open and there's a smithy in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow and see if we can also purchase some repair stuff on the road problems.
So, hello, good day.
Hello.
Hi.
What can I do for you, lads?
We have a carriage that needs repair.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is that something your services would be able to assist us with, or would you be able to point us in the correct direction?
Well, I mean, I do a mix between blacksmithing and woodworking, so I can definitely take care of that for you.
And if possible, afterwards, would you be able to sell us some tools that would allow us to fix it on the road in case we run into problems again?
Yeah, if you're looking for servicing tools and stuff, I've got piles of them over there. He just kind of like points to a rack.
Oh, wonderful.
That's got little bags of tools and stuff on it. You can tell all the tools are like hand forged, all the blades are all the like wood planes and stuff are all handmade.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Myth and Xandri can go through that, and they can tell us what the best things are to buy. And we super appreciate you being able to repair and sell us tools. Just how
No
much
problem.
how much do you think everything will be?
Well, whatever the value is in the rule book, man. Ugh.
What's a rule book?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Not if I get there first.
I think for repair kits
2 gold.
specifically, it's 4 gold.
I believe it is 4 gold too. 2 gold?
Yep, 2 gold for the
2
repair
gold.
kit. 25 gold for item level 3 superb repair kit, which gives you a +1
Yes.
bonus to your crafting check to repair.
Yes. And he does have those as well. So like those are available.
Let me ask you a question. We have, I don't know if you deal in weapons and armor at all, being the this town's blacksmith, but we do have some things. Did we still have things to sell, to unload, or did we already unload those things?
I don't believe that Jamandi was interested in our stuff.
Yeah, I think we still have like weapons and stuff to sell. Daggers, short swords, some armor pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse
So
me.
would you be interested in any of that?
Yeah. So any of that kind of stuff I usually buy at half market. And I mean, you guys, if you guys are looking for anything too, I also do runes.
Oh,
so,
do you now? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Like
let's,
I can also etch runes.
so Rylan, I know you were collecting some of that things in the satin, and while we were collecting it, if you want to bring it over from the carriage, since we had to bring the carriage over anyway, we'll see what he does with that after we subtract the repair and the tools. We might be able to see what other items we can buy from him.
Okay.
But you know, for right now, I guess we'll leave you to your work.
Yep. For the repair itself. Sorry, how much damage exactly did the thing take?
8 points of damage out of 18.
18. Okay, out of 18, it took 8. All right, so that's gonna take me a few hours to fix. To fix it proper, not give you a band-aid patch. So this all said and done is going to be about 30 silver. If that's going to be all right.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
We'll definitely be, we have goods to sell you. It'll come out of that, and then whatever after that, whatever extra, we can then see what else, any other business we can do. What time of day is it, GM?
Well, you guys headed out. You made it about half a day's travel, so you traveled about 7 or 8 hours. It depends on what time you woke up. I'm assuming you guys are waking up right around dawn to get your stuff packed up and get on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's just thinking that if it's a couple hours of work, it's probably it's a possibility that we'll probably be spending the night here to start off another like in the early morning again. Traveling at night, that's dangerous and just able to get lost.
That's entirely up to you guys.
Yeah,
you have the time to do it. You have 24 hours in a day. Take advantage of it however you see fit.
We'll see how long it takes them to fix it. But until then, everyone can do what they want to do.
Yep. There is a general goods store up here, and then the tavern is the big building to the south. There is an alchemy shop down here for potions and consumables.
It's got a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or for being a dot.
Yeah. For being a little dot. Yep. So, like, it is a town. It is a full-on town. It's just a small one. It's not much more than the collection of buildings you see here.
Right.
There's not a lot of houses.
Or to have a wall is a permanent enough establishment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I think Mason is going to go check out the tavern to see who's there and who wants to talk. What's
Durra
still-
has
what
been
you
left
can
unattended
hear.
except for the NPCs, so he's talking to this guy.
Yep. So that guy is currently just kind of like cleaning the front door. He looks over at you and he goes, "Oh, you guys looking to get in to get a drink? Sorry, I just got done cleaning. I'll get out of your way for a second. Nice to
Oh.
meet you."
I am not looking for a drink. I am looking for a strong fighter. A strong opponent. He's
I
got like
can
a
get you
sparkle
a
in his
strong
eye.
I can get you a strong drink.
Uh-oh.
Durra, in my experience, if you're looking for people that are willing to maybe duel you or fight you, it's probably going to be in the tavern, and then maybe you go outside and you talk it over and see what your rules are for a duel. But that's my experience. Most people hang out in the taverns who want to duel and whatnot.
I do not seek a duel. Dueling implies what your rules and things that your society has placed upon them. I seek what you would consider a brawl, a battle.
I mean, that's
You could
also
also get those in a
most-
tavern.
those are also in a tavern. But you also can and then he puts up his finger, like he kind of like puts up his like a duel is just kind of like a term for just you agree to fight someone, and then you make the rules if you want to fight to first blood or fight to someone who gets knocked out. Preferably, you don't want to kill the other person. That's when
My
there's laws
bloodlust is
that
not
get
so
there.
great that I would take a life without purpose.
Right. Well, like I said, taverns are usually the place to find people who are willing to do that. That's just what I've seen.
Sounds good to me. And Durra, like bursts through, like the doors are wham, slam open, and without even looking to see if the place is like full of people or not, he shouts to the room. He takes down that coin pouch that he has no consideration for, and he says, "Anyone who can best me in a fight gets all of this," and he just spills it out onto
Oh
the table.
dear.
Should I remind him that he said he'd fight me?
Yes.
Cody did not forget.
He's just looking. He still plans on fighting you.
Claim your fight and
And
beat him, and then take his
obviously,
money.
and then Mason follows him into a tavern, mostly to hear, to listen to people what they have to say about the surrounding areas, but also to make sure Durra doesn't get in too much trouble.
DM, I think my idea here also is that like somebody would put up money, and then like it's a bet, like who can fight each other, and then if I win,
No,
then I get some money,
I get
and
what
if they
you-
win, then I lose money.
I get what you're putting down.
All
I'm,
right.
I'm rolling to figure out how many people are here. Exactly one.
One.
All right.
Perfect. You there? Are you a bad enough dude?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Let me pull up a character sheet. Give me a hot minute.
Roll per race and make it half giant.
Make it a Rory.
Pull
up one
I wanna-
Rory.
While
Hold
you're
on.
doing
I
that,
have to go and ask someone a question.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the blacksmith and then pull all of that stuff up.
Okay.
I hope he's
I
going to ask
am
General
Bonnie.
also gonna head back to the blacksmith just to get the tools purchased and get all of that taken care of.
I hope Elder Druid is going to ask Bonnie if Bonnie will be my opponent.
Oh, that'd be great.
I was hoping it was gonna be our big boy Rory.
Either way.
I miss my Highlander friend.
Oh, that'd be good too.
That's gonna be my favorite challenge, making a Mythic Legions figure of Rory.
I just want to see get Bonnie, and then they just completely body you.
Okay. Nope. Nope.
I can't
I
keep
was-
losing fights, guys. Durra has a reputation he has to live up to. He can't keep getting
It
shit
builds
on.
character. You're fine.
You're only level 2. You can lose a few more.
He doesn't
All
come
right.
online to level 4. Oh, sorry.
So from the corner, it first like they are like you just see kind of like a hulking mass of a person,
Fantastic.
Yes, it's Rory.
and then they get up and they turn around, and you see what is a humanoid with the head of a horse and 8 glowing red eyes.
That's not Rory.
Oh.
He slowly walks over to
Like
you.
he turns towards me.
Yeah, he turns.
Okay.
He turns towards you. He's like 8 feet tall, by the way.
Durra is all smiles.
And Mason he just got his first drink, and he's like, this is a great opponent.
So hold on a second. I have to see something.
Myth sits down next to Mason and goes, "All right, now this is the kind of show I was hoping Durra would put up."
That's when you go to the tavern.
You look a promising fight.
So he walks over. How much money did you have to put down total?
I've got 14 gold.
Okay. So he's gonna put down 7 gold and a very large bag of apples.
I love that.
My friend over there loves apples. I will accept your bid.
Excellent. Wrestle.
Wrestle. All right. Durra looks to Mason and says, "We are not to do this in here, yes?"
I don't know the rules are.
Very good. Neither do I.
Tavern keeper, outside, please.
Okay, so we're going outside. I think Mason definitely he takes his drink with him.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure I even have a token.
DM, we should establish like how we want this interaction to go down.
Poppet wants a better view.
Like, is this going to be combat? Or do you, when you said wrestle, do you mean to imply that we're going to do a wrestling thing, like a non-combat competition?
Yeah, wrestle.
Yeah, I figure you can we can roll athletics about it, or we could have a non-lethal fight.
It demands blood.
I guess at this point we go with whatever the crowd wants, right?
It demands
You
blood. What
can't
does
hear
the crowd
me, but I
want?
demand blood.
The Papa demands blood.
The puppet demands blood. Okay.
Anybody in
Don't
chat
worry,
have
you guys can't hear him.
Yeah,
Does
chat.
chat have an
Any of
opinion?
our collective chats, shall there be blood or will we wrestle? Will it be skill
Yes.
checks or combat?
Yeah, will it be
I will
skill
let-
checks or combat?
yes,
That's really what this comes down to.
Anyone in my chat, let us know. Shall Durra fight
Yeah.
for blood or skill checks?
Yeah, my chat, if anybody's there, I am watching you. I know, I usually don't.
When you say he's so big that he's like 8 feet tall, are we talking Titan wrestler feet big, or like he's still the same size category as me?
Quite possibly. No. You don't need the Titan wrestler feet. No.
Right. That's
He
what I'm
looks
getting
like
at.
he
'cause,
might
like,
have it.
he might be so big that I can't fight him with skill checks, which would disqualify.
No. He is still a medium-sized creature.
Fantastic.
He's
still-
just
that's a better fight.
large.
Yeah.
When mistakes were made.
My
He's
chat
on the
has
large size of
yet
medium.
my chat has yet to rule in. Has anybody heard from their chat?
No.
Not yet.
So my chat, if anybody just joined, we are Durra, my character, the proud orc warrior, has challenged this gigantic Spider-Man to a competition. And
You're a wizard.
He is a
He's a
horse.
horse
Horse.
man.
What
He's a
are we
horseman.
voting on?
Oh, I thought horse with spider eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I remember the spider eyes. The horse face. Let me do. Anyway, we're voting on whether or not it is a slugfest like combat or competition, or whether or not we do skill checks and wrestle. The Poppet has demanded
Let's
blood.
go.
Blood.
Also,
This is
Lady
also
Vinyl, thank you for
something
subscribing
that-
for 23 months.
Nice.
Let's go.
Combat if we'll be RPing the fight. Says Tomoki, and Lady Vinyl says wrestling. Oh yeah, brother.
Hirio, the anti-hero, says not sure, but 30% sounds a good amount. 30% blood.
30% blood. Sounds like let's do this as an AC combat. Let's do it as combat. I am less likely to win.
We don't know that, but we'll find out.
I have a low AC.
Don't forget, you have magic armor.
I have sorcerer AC. That's true.
This isn't too bad. Okay.
It's because I'm a glutton for punishment, Lady Vinyl. That's why. All right. Badagora. Holy shit. Look at this fucker. Can you show us that in like a larger image?
Yeah, I nearly played one of those because they are so fucking cool.
What the fuck?
That's great.
That is a spider horseman.
This isn't.
I love that.
It's a man bear pig.
Yeah, I saw those.
Did not check your races?
This isn't really people, guys. What the hell?
That is people.
Oh, that's people. That's people
I'm
that gonna
sorcerer.
people you all over the place.
I'm gonna hit you with Charles.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with Charles.
I will have you know this is a player character from another campaign.
All right. It looks like a Zoid.
Oh, please tell me that is Raphael's character.
No.
Oh, I'm surprised.
No, this is Rejak's character.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Of course it is.
Extinction Curse campaign.
Nice.
Durra slams his fists together, and like his scars all light up with that red magic that makes them glow, and he does cast mystic armor on himself, since it's not mage armor anymore.
All right. So Vadagora sees you getting ready. He just kind of also slashes his hands together, like smacks his hands together with his fists,
Lady Vinyl, thank you for gifting us
and then drops into a gorilla-like stance.
Ooh, gorilla stance.
I was gonna say I could make a small, square to wrestle in if you'd like.
Let me know if that's better. I'm actually gonna be right back though.
You might need room. If anything looks like it's getting out of hand, I'll definitely step in and stop it.
Shall we roll for initiative?
Yes. Let us do that. Hold on. Let me get the turn order up. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First is not always the best, though.
So yeah, Durra, you are up first. You get to set the tone of the fight.
All right, Durra is he is flexing and like psyching himself up, and he digs down into like a fighting stance, and then just sprints forward at his opponent, who did not introduce themselves. So he yells, "I appreciate your willingness for combat. I am Durra of the Red Scales." And so he's like announcing himself as anime fights do. He runs up, strikes winds back a punch in such a way, and locks his eyes and just with his opponent. And I would like to make the demoralize action in that moment. So the rush is intimidating. I have the intimidating fucking was it called? Intimidating glare. I have intimidating glare, so I don't actually have to say anything. But
yep.
Mason, 5 gold on Durra.
Yes.
So if you are not saying anything while you're doing this, just keep in mind that you do take a -4 to that check.
No, it was like the announcement of his person,
Okay. Yeah.
and
All
that's
right.
also not accurate because I do have intimidating glare, which removes the
Okay.
language
Oh, good.
skill, so I can just stare at
Okay.
somebody
Right.
yeah.
Right. Sorry. No, you're right.
I am a scary looking motherfucker.
Yeah. So no, go ahead. Roll the intimidation check.
Okay.
Xandria, I'll take that bet. Five gold then on the other.
Yes! I am Durra of the Red Scale!
Yep, you can definitely tell he braces for a moment.
And we'll swing in with that hit. Oh no!
Remember, you have hero points.
I know. Do I absolutely blow my hero point here and now.
Sounds about Durra.
Still not great.
You still miss.
He like blocks it or something, right? Like
Yeah. You go to throw a hit at him, and basically from his gorilla stance, he just kind of crosses his arms and puts them in front of him. So you just punch his arms.
Right, and that'll be 3 actions.
Mason, Xandri, I'll take that bet, but my bet's going on the other guy.
Okay.
Let's keep this
We'll see how
interesting.
things go. Okay, so he is.
Poppet's watching from the roof.
Okay. Okay. So I guess first things first. Okay. Well, he definitely misses that hit.
We take those.
He'll miss that one too. So in 2 really rapid movements, he in fact it is so fast it seems as if it should have been done as one movement. He tries to slam both of his hands down at you.
Like a
That one
twin
actually
strike
should.
even.
Yeah, or maybe even a almost a flurry.
A flurry, maybe.
Flurry of horsey spider blows.
Then he will, while still in his gorilla stance, attempt an athletics check to grapple.
That's against my reflex DC.
It's usually your fortitude DC.
Fortitude, thank you.
A 24.
Oh, yeah, that does it. He doesn't crit though.
Nope, but he does grab you.
All right. Let's see. If I remember right, being grabbed doesn't. What does that stop me from doing? Just moving, right?
You are immobilized and flat-footed.
Okay.
If you attempt a manipulate action or anything that requires the manipulate trait, you must succeed a DC 5 flat check or it is lost.
Immobilized and flat-footed. All right, but if it doesn't have the manipulate trait and it's not movement,
Then you're fine.
Okay, let me double check something.
Okay, well, I still have an action left.
You do.
So
let me get into Google while you are doing that thing.
Oh, I also have intimidating glare.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, is it going to be a glare off?
It could, but no.
Aw.
We just stare at each other hatefully.
Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna make another athletics check to try to fucking restrain you.
Oh, he's going to try
I
and
don't know how
bane
that
you.
Let me see something. I want to see if.
Are you accounting
I
for
don't.
his sphere? I mean, not that it changes the roll too much. Just
Yeah, yes. Yes. Actually, yes. That should be a higher number.
a lower number.
No, I've taken it off the top.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That one actually should be higher, but either way.
Gotcha.
Blech. What am I doing? Okay. No, I'm checking something because I actually don't know off the top of my head.
If is the question that you can grapple somebody a second time to increase the condition?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I
forgot
don't
I can
think.
move it on my screen.
I think restrained only happens on a crit from a grapple attack.
Okay, no. What I was trying to determine was whether or not the multiple attack penalty does apply, which it does.
Yes.
So these are at -8.
Oh, an additional -8?
Yes, those are at -8. That's what I was trying to check. Like those rolls are both at -8. So
So the 24 then would tie my tie the throw because I have 16 as my fortitude save.
Okay.
Which I think still means success.
Yes. And then 25 minus.
No, because I didn't make the saving throw. He did. Fuck. Because I had the +1 to the first saving throw.
Yeah, no.
Nope, it wasn't me making the throw.
Wait.
No.
How the fuck do saving throws work? I'm so confused.
So
What's happening?
You have a saving throw bonus. Mine is for fortitude. I have +6 to any fortitude, to a d20 that I make for a fortitude saving throw. Otherwise, if somebody's doing a thing where you like to try to beat your save, it's 10 plus your modifier for that saving throw. So my DC for fortitude is 16. And he had to beat a 16 in order to grab me.
Why isn't showing 11?
Make sure that you have marked that you're trained, I guess, or
An
whatever
expert,
you're.
actually.
No. So that's why he has a +11. So your DC is a 21.
Yeah, you just add 10 to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how you calculate your DC.
Yeah, just behind the veil, Durra sucks, guys. His stats are ass.
Oh, maybe
Well,
he's drinking his drink. He's like there, with Xandru has no problem. He bet on the other guy.
Yeah.
But he's not going to let you get hurt.
Fantastic.
So you are currently restrained. So you are pinned, but you can still attempt to escape, and it is now your turn.
I am curious as to how it went from grappled to restrained.
He grabs you and then gets on top of you.
Sure. I'm just curious as to what the mechanical how one increases, like how that works.
I'm just assuming. I could check. Hold on.
Because I'm only asking because I think that you can only escalate to restrained by critically succeeding a grapple check. I'm not, unless I'm wrong and just not seeing it, that I don't know that you can escalate by just spending another action.
Trying to check.
You can grapple a target you already have grabbed or restrained without having a hand free. That's still just another shot at. It doesn't matter. Like either way.
Hold on. Let me look. Let me do a thing.
I don't want to bog us down and take up forever.
No, you're okay.
Like I think restrained is like critical grapples and tying somebody up.
It just says pinned. It doesn't even say anything about critical grapples. It just
I'm
says
only
about pinned.
the minutia only matters because like there are certain like it's slightly different. Like there's the DC 5 flat on manipulate for grappled, and you can't even do that for restrained.
If I may weigh in for a quick second, according to Path Builder, under grapple athletics in the actions thing, success grapples the opponent, critical success restrains them.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing restrain anywhere else, and Nethys is not giving me a clear answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So you're probably just grabbed twice then. All right. That's weird though.
If you wanted to change what he did at any point, that'd be fine too.
Grabs
that's
twice,
just weird
one
that
with
you
each
can't
hand.
pin somebody. That's a strange mechanical thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes the mechanics don't make sense.
Well, because I think I think you can restrain somebody that is knocked out with like rope or shackles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
No, because it says pinned, so I'm wondering how pinning works now.
Oh, let's look that up. I like learning.
Yeah, I don't know.
And learning now gives us ideas of things to use in future battles.
And that
honestly,
for some reason.
Condition pinned.
It brings up a fucking Kingmaker thing for
the army
army mechanics.
And, the army and cannot move freely.
Oh yeah.
Great.
All right, well.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Why would it mention pinned, and if there's no way to pin people?
Does he have like a feat or something that he's using specifically, or are you just taking the grapple condition, or using the grapple action?
Well, he's a wrestler.
Oh, okay. So he's using wrestler feat.
He's using the wrestler dedication.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have enough into that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. I'm checking stuff. Just give me a second. I didn't think this one through.
There's a provocateur archetype that gives you pin to the spot, which does restraining, but
aerial pile driver.
Yeah, there's some stuff. You barely move, or a creature has you pinned. Restrained overrides grabbed.
Yes. Yeah, so like if a creature is already grabbed, it loses the grab condition and becomes restrained instead.
Yeah. Okay.
You have +2. That's cool. Yeah, shall we carry on just for the purposes of carrying on?
Yeah. I would say you're not pinned, but yeah, we'll carry on from there.
Gotcha.
Red.
All right.
That's a weirdly specific mechanic. All right.
Durra is going to twist his weight in such a way and sweep his leg and attempt to trip the trip the horseman.
Yep.
And whoop.
Okay, that's against his fortitude.
Yep.
You do succeed.
Which the question now becomes: does knocking him prone break my grapple? Because I don't fall prone. And this has no manipulate traits, so I didn't have to do a flat check or nothing. In fact, if anything, I think I like flip him over my back or some shit.
Yeah, I'll say it breaks the grapple.
Cool.
Well, also like attacks and athletics things can all be used as escape checks, so that trip could also just be your escape.
I didn't realize that. That's fantastic. Awesome. We take those.
Escaping's not that terrible.
I thought it had to be like a specific escape. I didn't realize that you could break free from a grapple with attacks. That's cool.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We're here for this. I flip him over. Durra flips him over his back and slams him on the ground. He's now prone.
Hit him in the balls.
I would never do something so crass. Instead, he like does another wind up with his with his fist. And his fist lights on fire as he casts ignition and slams his fist down into the dirt beside his head. God damn it! There is a big deep boom, and there's like a little impact.
Crater and a little soot.
You tried to
I'm out of actions to do something about this, but Durra will say, "Do you yield?" to cover up his shame.
It was intentional, I swear.
Yeah.
No.
Try and pass it off. Then the fight continues.
Hit him in the feet.
He is not frightened anymore.
Nope.
He will stand up.
Yep. I do not have attack of opportunity.
No.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
So
Can't I hit anything, guys?
Well,
Because the dice don't like you.
okay, so
It's okay. One of us will make some money.
At least that.
an 18 against your AC.
An 18 will hit.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, because I'm gonna do this first then. That will miss, but the first one will. That is.
This is flurry of blows
Quick,
again.
I have a plan. Roll
Yep.
for seduction.
No. Durra's putting in the work with Amiri. Shut up.
Okay, so
Alright,
you're gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Non-lethal.
Yep. As agreed.
Yep. And hold on, because I also need you to make a fortitude save.
I get a +1 to this. Alright. +1 to whatever this says. No!
This is great. You are hold on. Let me see.
Right,
how bad that
Tomoki.
feels.
Yeah, the I can't move, so I can't stride or anything, but I can do stuff.
Okay, no, it's not that bad. It's not a crit fail. It is a fail though. You are stunned 1.
Ooh.
As you are
Alright.
hit with a stunning strike.
Woof.
It made noise. Alright, stunned 1. What does stunned do to me?
It removes 1 action.
Oh, shit! Hate that! Alright.
This is fine.
Dang, I imagine he like just jumps up from the ground and in that motion like uppercuts Durra and like Naruto hits Neji in the fucking tuning exams. Hell yeah.
That brother is in the air. Oh boy. All right. So this is gonna be his athletics attempt to grapple you. And that does not succeed.
Thank God. Finally I get something.
He tries to grab you and fails. And that is his turn.
All right. Durra is going to attempt Durra is going to yeah. Durra's eyes gleam with opportunity as he casts True Strike. Wasting a spell slot for the day.
I feel like that's a cheap shot in a brawl.
Yeah, we're just
Hey,
not
listen,
killing each other.
they just said non-lethal. That was the only rule.
Hey, look, I'm just a witch who exclusively deals in cheap tricks, but you know.
And we'll swing in with a standard strike.
Remember, roll twice. Take the better of the two.
Ah!
My fucking God, dude.
Can't hit this fucker.
Holy
This
hell.
is the whole night, guys. This is the whole session. I can't do anything.
Oh man.
No,
I can't
I'm
roll
gonna
over a
give you-
10.
I'm
Well,
gonna give
at
you.
least-
remember someone talking about the dice
All
roll.
right, guys.
Yeah.
Let me speak.
Yep.
Let me speak. I am gonna give you another hero point because this is going on for a while now.
Sure, let's burn it immediately, guys. Here we go. Woo!
There you go. You hit him.
I hit him for 7 points of non-lethal damage. An eye for an eye. Ugh.
There you go.
And then we'll demoralize again for the third action.
What third action? You're stunned.
Oh shit, I do not do that.
You do not.
Alright, well, I'm not stunned anymore.
You are not stunned anymore.
At the end of my turn, the stun condition goes away.
It does.
Durra knows what he would have done.
Well, let's see if it happens again.
I hope not.
All right, so far you're lucky.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Am I doing something wrong?
It depends on whether it's good for me or bad for me.
It is bad for you, but it is great for me.
All right.
So, Gorilla Stance has the backswing trait, which means that if I miss the first strike,
oh,
I
the
have the
second
same
strike
multiple
doesn't get
attack
the the second strike doesn't drop down. That's really good.
Yeah.
Too bad.
It still misses.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would have hit me 3 days ago, but not today.
All right. So you managed to dip your way out of that one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
19 to grab you.
That'll to grab me. Yeah, that'll get me.
All right, he grabs you,
All right.
and
Look out
then
for the reach around.
You have become very forward in the few days we have known each other. You used to be so shy.
does a 19 hit you?
Oh, he can grab me and attack me in one action?
No, two.
So he
Flurry of blows,
Oh, the first thing was
one action, two
doesn't
attacks.
flurry of blows already I'm confused. You made 2 attack rolls at me, and then you tried to grapple, and then you did the thing. So I don't think that the flurry of blows counts as one attack anyway, doesn't it? before factoring in the multiple attack penalty?
No.
Oh, okay.
Multiple attack penalty applies normally. You combine the damage if they both hit
Oh, that's
for the
it,
purposes
strict.
of resistance. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, 19 will grab me then.
19 to grab you, and then a 19 to punch you in the face when you're grabbed.
Yep.
So that's how that goes.
That'll hit.
Bam.
You'll take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he punches you in the nose.
Fantastic. 21 minus 9 is 12.
It is your turn, though.
It is now my turn, and I have all 3 actions.
You do.
Yeah.
We're gonna trip him again.
Okay.
We're gonna try and trip him again.
All right. Believe it
Probably
or
not.
not, you do.
Wow. We take that.
Yeah. Believe it or not, you meet, so you do.
Fantastic. I'll meet all day, every day, which means I'm not grabbed anymore. Yay.
Correct.
And it worked the first time. Let's fire punch him again. Well, it didn't work the first time. Let's try a second time. Again, slamming it. This time on the other side of his head. Do you yield?
No. Apples.
We fight for the apples.
Apples.
Mason left and came back with another drink.
Sorry.
This is fun.
No, this is
Okay. So that was all 3 of your actions.
That was all 3 of my actions. Here we go.
Yep, here we fucking go. All right. Okay.
Miss. Hit.
Okay. So
He got up too, I assume. Yeah.
Yeah. He takes 1 action to get up, 1 action to flurry of blows. Sorry, I should have said that.
That's all right.
All right. And then you will take 6, and then you need to give me a fortitude save.
Right. 17. I am fortuitous. He knows he's
Okay.
using that word wrong. But he doesn't know he's using that word wrong. I know I'm using that word wrong.
You meet, so you do pass.
Yay.
You are not stunned.
Not again! I've learned your tricks! I imagine that hit, he went and punched me, and I saw the stunning strike coming, and so, Durra slammed his forehead into it, so he couldn't punch him in the nose this time, because nobody wins in a headbutt.
Nah.
But it did knock it slightly off course, just enough so he wasn't stunned from it. Still getting hit in the head.
And then from that, he will attempt to trip you himself.
This is such good action economy. Holy shit.
Monks are really great.
Yeah.
He critically fails.
He
so
sure does.
He does
What
not
does that
trip
mean?
you. he trips
Critical
himself.
failure. You lose your balance and land prone! He tripped himself! Here we go!
He tripped himself.
Alright. Fuck. Let's...
It's your turn, bro.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd get this far. We're going to yeah, we're just going to... He's already on the ground. We're just going to swing with ignition.
Okay.
19!
You do hit.
Oh.
You do hit.
Hadouken.
I think to keep it up, I'll just do you yield?
Oh yeah, I forgot I have this.
You hit him pretty hard.
I do.
But he still says no.
Yeah, the sparkle of battle in his eye. Then Durra will tense up, and the red shimmer from his scars kind of like courses over the rest of his skin, and shield activates, and that's his turn.
Okay. All right. So,
Not so easy now to know what your turn is when you have to go back and forth so quick.
yeah. All right. So, stand up,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna keep doing this.
Oh no.
20 will hit.
Sure will.
So you will take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and I do need a fortitude save.
I'm sorry, I got confused again. Was this also flurry of blows?
Yes.
Didn't we just say this is entirely me, but didn't we just say that he doesn't? Oh, backswing. Thank you.
Backswing.
That'll knock me on my butt. It doesn't matter.
There are multiple things at play in this particular.
Yeah, they combo really good. Backswing combo's so good with flurry of blows. That doesn't matter. Yeah. That does knock Durra out.
Okay. So when you are knocked out, Vatagora will let out a roar while kind of posing for a moment. Before he reaches into a pouch and gives you a lesser health potion.
Oh, cool.
So
like he pours it on my face, and I just kind of
he actually like gingerly feeds it to you so you can drink it.
Oh, perfect.
But
how romantic.
He's very gentle outside of combat.
That fight did take that fight did count as taking him out to dinner first. You roll the health potion. You are applying.
Okay. Yes. All right. That's fair.
Myth is just collapsing. Excellent.
That
was beautiful.
You take 8 points of healing.
How romantic.
Oh man.
Oh, and Fizzbang to
I
answer
will have
Durra's...
you know.
I saw in chat there, yeah.
Okay.
I am also going to say Vatagora immediately downs a health potion of his own.
Mm-hmm.
And will immediately turn and go, good fight.
Yeah, you fight like the warriors from the legends of my tribe. You have earned your prize. Thank you. And he passes him the 10 gold that I think he or did the 14 gold rather.
Yeah. So when you pass him the gold, he's gonna take the gold and pour the gold into the bag of apples, and then he's going to take half of his bag of apples, put it in the bag, and then hand it to you.
Wait, what?
Oh, it is romance.
He hands you apples. He gives you half a bag of apples.
Oh, okay, I get half a bag of apples. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Durra,
you get about
excellent. We did end up with apples.
I have not won these, but I will accept them. I will accept your gift.
You gave me the best fight I've had in a long time. You've definitely earned them.
And then they clasp hands and like flex at each other like in Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, it's a fucking Armstrong moment.
Yep. Durra turns around, not a scar on his back, walks up to Myth. I have won these apples for you.
Well, thank you, my friend. You did excellent work.
And so now you have half a bag of apples. Deal with it.
Excellent. I'm so happy.
This is a dozen apples. Those do count as special ingredients, so it'll be 12 special ingredients for the purposes of mechanics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This wasn't just a big waste of time. I feel great.
No.
I'll go back to being quiet
He
now.
had plenty of time to work on the.
Durra's gonna go meander over to the wagon and just kind of flop down in it and rest.
Fair. Oh.
Did you see that?
Oh, Lindsay's scribbling furiously.
Myth is gonna walk over to Mason and Xandri. So I think we need to settle up.
I mean, I bet 5 gold on the big one.
He's right. I hand each of them 5 gold.
Thank you very much.
Thank you kindly.
Remind me next time that Durra is standing to challenge him to that fight that I'm owed.
See, you could have won more money.
All right, I think that's enough fun.
So to answer your question, Aelin, yes, let us split that coin and we can get the better kit.
Okie doke.
Myth is gonna toss in 7 gold towards the cost.
Cool beans.
It was how much?
It's 25, I think.
Is there a way to split that evenly?
Hold on, one sec. 25. And it's splitting between the 3 of us, I believe. $8.3.
All right, I'll throw 8 gold at you.
Okie doodle.
I'll throw 9.
Okie doodle. Then I'll go get it.
Do you want one of us to have it? I'm not sure what your crafting.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be
is.
giving it to one of you guys. I just have a tendency to do a lot of the transactioning.
That's fine.
So I'll go
What?
purchase that from the gentleman while he's still doing the repairs.
What would I need to purchase to be able to do tattoos on the road?
Oh my! Hello.
Is there a hint for that?
Let me look. I don't know
Sorry,
too much about that.
I think it counts as artisan tools. I did look up like tattoo kit and stuff like that, but and the best I found with a 5-minute search was it should probably be artisan.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh. Excuse me. All right. Who would like the shiny new repair kit?
Xandri, what's your craft skill bonus?
Not
a
lot.
I've got a +6.
More than me. I have a +4.
And I've also got lore in engineering to be able to help with it.
I do not.
All right, so I will add that to my gear then.
Okie doodle.
You guys have anything else you want to do in this town?
The only thing I think I was gonna do is go and talk to someone about. I was gonna go back to him and buy the general goods store to buy horse feed, and then I was gonna talk to the blacksmith about runes.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna. That's what I'm gonna do, but I'll just look it up right now.
Yeah.
So So when Mason comes by the wagon at any point, I assume at some point he does to like check on his horse or
Yeah.
whatever. Durra is like in a state of consciousness, and he says to Mason, he's like Durra's like looking at his like own fists and like flexing his hands and making fists and stuff like that. And he says, Mason, did you see what that warrior on his fists instead of bare knuckles he wore these wraps?
I did
Think if I
notice
got
that.
I think if I got some for myself, I would become a stronger warrior for it. Don't you agree?
Well, I do agree, and I think that since you guys ended your fight honorably, maybe asking him where something like that can be found. It's it's not a sword or an axe or a mace or a shield. It's a little outside of my knowledge, and from what I understand, people who fight hand to hand and grappling, they know where said things are. But you should try to get one. Um,
Obtaining these wraps. That is the thing I ask of you. Help me
okay,
get these wraps.
then I shall do it.
Dura nods and falls back to sleep.
Mm.
Okay, you get some rest. So I guess that's the other thing that he'll do is I assume the his opponent went back into the tavern.
Yep.
So when he's done doing like shopping, and I'll let you I'll figure out what I want to buy. He'll go back to um the tavern and look for him, and ask
Excuse
him,
me.
and buy a drink for him, bring it over, and just
Mhm.
first congratulate him on a well fought fight.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Your friend fights well, also.
He does, and I did notice though, those wraps around your hands. Is there anything special about them other than just to protect, um, as just hand protection?
No, these are hand wraps of mighty blows. They make you hit a little more accurately. And can make your punches stronger, though I have not gotten the runes for that yet.
Okay, where'd you find something like that?
Well, I have a friend who can make them. Um I do have an extra pair, though I can't just give them to you. They're 35 gold.
35 gold is a little outside of my what I can spend, but is there anything you need done that you need an extra pair of hands, a strong back, anything that could maybe maybe we can trade for it?
Particularly tall apple tree.
Yeah.
I do like that. And there's a potion shop down bottom right. So yes, you can buy potions you need right here. But yeah. Sorry. So he's just kind of gonna like look. You see him like posed in thought, and he kind of like
Well, how about this? You're looking for runes for those.
Yes.
And what if I have something I could give you that maybe could help you in the cost of said runes?
Yeah, if you can even give me things that will be worth up to 35 gold, I'd be more than happy to trade there.
Okay.
I travel a lot, so
You will
I
trade.
can.
So how about this? And he pulls out the +1 great axe.
Great axe. No,
Ooh.
okay. All right. If you wish to trade for that, that would be of equal value, I would say.
Then let's trade. It's easy. I will give you this, and if you have a second pair of the wraps, that makes it simple.
Okay. Okay. He kind of like picks up the axe. He kind of hefts it for a minute. You see him like hold it up to his mouth and chomp on it like he's testing the quality of the metal. You can tell he has no idea what he's doing. He's just doing it for doing it.
Looking at it.
Then he's just gonna be like, yes. Yeah, he kind of puts it off to the side. He will reach into a pouch on his back, pull out just a simple +1 hand wraps of mighty blows, and put them on the table.
Okay. Mason will take that, put in a little pouch, and then go into kind of like clink their mugs as kind of the end of this transaction.
He definitely like clinks his mugs and he goes, look forward to hopefully meeting you again on your adventures.
I hope
I
you do too.
plan to travel the area. I am a strong man. He just kind of like stands up and then picks up the whole table, just like holds it up over his head,
To prove a point.
then sits back down with
You
it.
are very strong.
Yes. I put on shows from time to time.
Well, I mean, putting on shows is a good way to earn money on the road. There's always someone to enjoy feats of strength like that, especially from individuals that are not commonly around the area. So I can understand. But Mason finishes his drink and stands up and then, politely excuses himself. I must get back to my group. I would like to deliver. Well, I think I'll let him rest. I think he's taking a nap for a while. But he'll be, Durra would be very surprised by something like this. So, thank you again. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
And then he will walk out. And then I forgot we were selling stuff, so I'll wait until after we sell stuff to buy anything else. And then he will find himself back to the group.
Oh yeah, good
Let's see what they're doing.
interaction.
Yeah.
I forgot about that axe. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. That's definitely big, shiny, works. All right.
Shiny usually works.
So
Yeah, I never saw he was smart.
not including the jewelry specifically. The weapons, armor, and whatnot is 41.2 gold. I'm assuming the jewelry would not be something the blacksmith would be interested in.
No, but the general store will buy it.
Okay. So, and he said at half, so it'd be
Well,
20.
the thing about jewelry and gems is that when you sell them, they do sell for the value that they are meant to
Yeah.
represent.
Yes.
Sweet.
But gear and
Yeah, just
stuff
the
is
weapons,
half.
so.
Yeah.
Sweet.
By the way, Elder Druid, if I'm ever like overstepping my boundaries or anything, just tell me to shut up. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay. You've been good. You haven't stepped on any toes yet.
So it'd be 20.6 gold for the equipment we would get for it.
No, take it.
And then for the with the jewelry, we'd still have basically 100.
Okay. Take that to the group fund.
And
I'm just checking if there was anything I had. I don't think there was anything on me that was not inside the group. I think I wrote everything down in the group. Yeah. No, I put it in the group, loot.
Oh, okay. I saw your answer for that. Where would I find the mechanics for that, Elder Druid?
Here, hold on. It's
Excuse me. Or would that be play with an alchemist tools and see if I don't blow up?
It is an alchemical crafting thing, but hold on. There is a specific thing for learning formulas.
Cool.
If you want me, I can look that up and find a link while we.
Reverse engineering.
Never mind.
You're able to reverse engineer formulas more effectively than most. So that is a feat. That is also an inventor feat.
So there are rules for formulas, and it shows you that you can buy. You don't need to buy just the potion. You can buy formulas for potions at a specific price per item level.
Oh, cool.
And so I'll copy and paste that into the general chat for Discord here.
Yeah.
I'm
Excellent.
sure that it might also have. If you have an item, you can try to reverse engineer its formula. This uses the craft activity and takes the same amount of time as creating the item from a formula would, which I think was 4 days of downtime. So it kind of sucks.
It is 4 days, but for like alchemical items and stuff, I'm gonna cut that down to 1 because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, the crafting item. Yeah.
The crafting system is the one thing in this that kind of sucks. And
like
I have,
a day or like a downtime activity.
Yeah, that I usually do it as like a downtime activity. That's what you do during your rest.
You must first disassemble the item. After the base downtime, you attempt a crafting check against the same DC it would take to craft the item. If you succeed, you craft the formula at its full price, and you can keep working to reduce the price as normal. Yada yada yada.
I will say that the alchemist there does sell formulas too. So if you want to just buy the formula, you can.
That works.
You'll want to have an item called a formula book, I think.
Yep.
That's how you're supposed to keep track of them.
Yes.
That way, if Elder Druid decides to steal your formula book, it can be a little wacky adventure.
It's a potential. It can happen.
Right,
or you get lucky and have things to say you don't require one.
By the look at this, I think the formulas are also like significantly cheaper than their cards.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for.
But making an item takes the full price anyway, so it's just.
Well, I'm looking to make like the lesser potion, so it's not like I'm breaking the bank.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus, you can make like potions in batches of 4, I think, because it's a consumable.
Yes, any consumables you can make in batches up to 4.
Which will help us if we're nowhere near a place to buy potions.
Mm-hmm.
Since I refuse to learn how to heal spell.
Okay. All right. So are you guys good to move on? Where are we going?
I'm good to move on.
Mm-hmm. I grabbed a couple simple, cheap things I needed, like a formula book and my artisan tools.
Awesome. All right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna guess that Durra takes a nap while you guys are riding along for the first bit of the trip to try to get that long rest back.
Durra, big sleepy boy.
If he's doing it in the seat, I will use my tail to hold him in place.
Okay.
Ever so gently. I'm gonna use some of the group fund to get some of the some slightly heftier potions, in case the gods decide to smite us again. Sound good for everybody?
Sure. Breathing is fun.
We prefer breathing.
You guys do start getting towards the end of your second day of travel. Okay. Does this have a map?
No.
No, it doesn't. And that's not going to be one that's going to be easy for me to make. Okay. So, you guys come across the Crooked Falls. The Shrike River cascades over a series of waterfalls, each which drops down 10 to 30 feet. In all, there are 5 cascades over a course of a mile. The Crooked River tributary flows into the Shrike at approximately the midpoint in the series of waterfalls. These cascades make the Shrike River a poor choice for trade between Brevoy and the south. So river trade traditionally flows along the East Sillin River. So like these are particularly rough waters. This does look like this is a little harder for you guys to get through. So either you would have to go around, or you have to find a way to clamber down, which would require athletics.
Is there anything like a bridge for this?
There is. There is not, though you can tell that part of the road tends to hook across. You can see where traders have been climbing down the side of the waterfall, but that definitely requires
the road.
some maneuvering.
The road doesn't road here.
So if we
No.
want to go around with the horses and carriage, where would that take us?
You would have to probably go a hex north.
Okay.
What is the distance roughly across?
The river goes for about a mile. I don't know the distance across. Probably
we don't even want
a
to
few
cross
hundred
here,
feet. No,
So
you don't
not
want to cross
20.
here.
Perfect.
It's just the way that the ground slopes down where you guys are. It requires some maneuvering.
As we're riding, I think it's just kind of then once we get to it, we look at the map, we start moving north, go around. I think that's the logical thing to do.
All right, so you guys are gonna deviate to 1 hex north. Which, yes,
isn't really
you
much.
do.
Okay, not much of a deviation.
Yes, not much of a deviation. It does put some extra time on your trip, so like you are just barely getting out of that hex by the time the sun starts to go down.
Gotcha. By the way, chat, I do heal back my non-lethal damage by this point. Hours past, non-lethal damage heals fast. That whole thing was just non-lethal damage, so I'm back to full.
We're in no real rush.
Yeah, we have a timeline, but we can't go into it weekend. So I say we rest. We rest and we leave as early as we can.
Rest is fine with me.
It means
I am tired of
gets the
resting.
night shift.
I have been doing nothing but resting for 3 days.
Durra's sleeping. Snoring.
So, as you guys are getting set up for camp, you find a nice little clearing, and on the far side of the clearing, you can see what appear to be 2 elk in the middle of a rut.
Uh-oh.
It looks oddly familiar.
They
A
are
rut,
so-
as in
They are-
the fight because they're horny or because of the dip in the road.
They
Yes.
are the fight because they're horny.
Okay.
They are so one thing about like elk in general, when they are in a rut, they tend to very heavily salivate to the point where they're almost foaming at the mouth, and
Oh,
they
yeah, they get
smell kind of
violent.
terrible. So these
Musk.
guys definitely look fucking crazy right now.
Their meat
Just
would be
cracking
gross.
into each other.
Their meat would be nasty.
Do we just want them to go away?
That would be ideal.
Just Elder Druid things.
Yeah, I mean, we could also we could move.
It's like, oh, we didn't know this was
give
occupied.
them their space to do what they're doing.
I'd say
oh.
you got.
This is an
your
honor
camp,
battle.
Sorry.
We should not get in their way. One of them will become victorious.
Oh boy. All right.
Because Mason has lore farming.
No, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that second click.
Nah, they're fighting.
Don't ignore the
fighting
third
good.
one. So yeah, you guys can keep role playing. This is going to be happening for
I was going to ask you, like, because Mason has lore farming. Is this it's this isn't like hunting or anything, but he's he's not unaware of the behavior of animals. So I don't know if there's anything he can if you'd give me for a lore check.
Anybody who's trained in nature could roll, or survival.
Ooh, I can do that.
Ooh, I can do that.
Let's see, what do we got cooking?
I got rid of all the bad rolls earlier, guys.
+1 from that.
Oh my god!
I
Mason
know
knows
all the
things. Oh.
It was survival too. Like this makes sense.
And I literally,
Holy
it's
shit.
just to like
Jesus.
You're
just
all
kinda move.
welcome.
Like if we leave them, so what I'm just trying to like remember from growing up is just like as long as we just leave them alone and maybe even give them a wider berth, they should probably leave us alone.
Yeah, so it's basically you're not going to want to get within like 30 feet of them because that's when they start to maybe get a little ornery. You guys are like right on the edge of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have everyone we're gonna move up further away from them. Let's go between these trees. If we give them plenty of room, they're not going to bother us. But we
Hobbit
keep an
goes
eye
up a
on
tree.
them. We keep an eye on them just in case, but as long as we give them a wide berth, we should be fine. Eventually the fight will end. One will leave, or we'll see.
Very well. May
Sometimes
your
both-
battle be true, dear.
Don't yell at them.
He did yell to them.
And I'd say we go along our business, but try not to make too much noise.
Wait, you yelled that to them?
Absolutely.
No. I just that's kind of
no, Durra yelled that to them.
Oh, Durra,
So
yeah.
they both rear up and turn and stare at you guys
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
before
Why?
digging their hooves into the ground. I would like.
So Durra, you put yourself in front of those deer right now.
Yeah, all right. No, that's fair because I yell that and then turn around.
Everyone
so
else,
like, yeah.
you get up here because he yelled,
Yep.
and that's what happens.
Yeah, this is what happens.
Everybody's like, we should walk away, and Durra's like, have an honorable fight, dear.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
deer are
Let's
like,
get out of there.
I have committed no crime. I don't know what you. I have committed no crime. I am not the sinful one.
Oh dear.
Hold on a second.
That is
Commence
very funny.
battle.
I mean, we
Okay.
haven't gotten really off horses and whatnot. So.
Okay,
also
so
true.
everybody else give me initiatives.
Yar.
Arf.
Uh,
You chose this life.
Damn it, Durra.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna
You
say I'm on my
charge me.
list.
I do not desire your mate.
Oh, I was like, why are there so many other deer? Then I realized it's the NPCs.
You guys did decide to bring these 3 with you pretty much as a baseline for now,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm sticking with that until you tell me otherwise.
Well, we can't abandon them.
They can be very helpful.
when the dice want to kill us.
They have to go the same way we have to go anyway. Unless we piss
This
them
is
off.
true.
Like, they almost can't leave us.
Yeah.
Until we get to a place, they are with us.
Okay. All right, this is gonna be fun. Valerie gets to go first. Valerie is gonna look Durra dead in the face, step behind him, and then raise her shield.
Durra has turned around and it doesn't he doesn't understand what's happening. Like,
What's going on, guys?
I sense no danger here. He does not know. Fuck it, I'm flat-footed. Fuck all of you. I sense no danger here.
This is fine.
We're going
That's
to let them make
obvious.
you.
Rip.
Okay, hold on. Boom and boom.
If the strike hits, okay. Yeah, that hits.
Damn it.
Hoof.
So
You've
I
been hoofed.
take 11 bludgeoning.
Yes.
And
Yeah, this is fine. Crack.
Oh god.
Fizzbang, I just want you to know when you got cracked in the head, I hit my gong button.
oh, perfect. I didn't hear it, but I heard it
I know
spiritually.
you can't hear it through the Discord, but
I heard it
my chat
spiritually.
hears it.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You'll take an additional 7. This is piercing this time.
Oh, I have been gored. Oh dear, I've been
As he
impaled.
gores you with his antlers. Yep.
This is the
It
night
only
of Durra
hit
gets
because
his
I
shit
was
kicked
under
in.
I my self-imposed flat-footed. Just so you know.
Yeah, no, I assumed
boy.
that wasn't gonna hit, but I was giving you the window.
Nope.
All right. Ah,
Oh Lord.
Aelin.
Oh Lord.
Oh, how the turntables.
Have turned.
Oh, how the turntables.
Fucking hell.
I'm just gonna reflex needle dart.
Okay.
Like,
That does hit. Which one are you needle darting? The one that's closest?
The
yeah,
green
the one
one, the
that's
one with the
trying to-
antlers, or the one with the antlers way over there?
the one that's trying to eat you.
Mm-mm.
That damage is awful. 5.
Yeah. All right, you do hit it. It does not really seem to perturb it very much.
Nope.
Your needles stick into it. It bleeds a little bit, like noticeably, but it is on its course with Durra. Myth.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, sorry. You still got an action? Yeah.
Yes. Can I evil eye them?
Great
Well,
question.
what's the requirement for it?
A will save, but I don't think they're intelligent enough.
What? Can you bloop the thing into the thing so I can see it?
Yes.
Oh, if they they're it's not deer. The elk aren't mindless. Mindless would be something like zombies, if that's what you meant.
Well,
Yeah, this also doesn't have anything to do with mindless. So yeah, okay.
I just wasn't sure if it would apply to animals, is what I meant.
Yes.
Yeah, the mental tag means that it wouldn't work on zombies and undead without a mind.
Yes. Yeah.
Can confirm
although-
the look does work on animals.
That's true. Yeah. I would like to evil eye the one that's trying to steal Durra's liver. Jesus Christ.
It's just fuck you.
How does it have a will? How does it have a will that high?
You ever been
rolled-
dealing with an elk
If you
before?
hover over it, I rolled a 19 on the die.
Oh no, I get that part, but I'm like, how is the modifier that high?
You should
Oh.
see elk. They're
Yeah,
oof.
elk are big boys. I've hunted them a couple times.
They are not afraid easily.
No. Oh, did I just skip someone? I did. Myth.
Ah,
Right, there you are. It is Myth's turn.
Yeah, on that note, I also am going to try and demoralize one of these little shits. Because Myth's just having none of it. So I'm going to use Warning Shot to just blast the Arquebus into the air. So I don't take the -4.
thunder
Because
bang.
it's just a bang of a thing.
Nice.
Alright, so that's Intimidation, I believe.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
Let's pass. Okay, they are frightened.
Excellent.
Ne-
You still have 2
Okay.
actions.
Alright. Hold on. Let's see.
I love the little like formation we've got going on here.
We're gonna make
Bambi's
box.
mom, one of their asses.
What was that?
I need you to recreate some copyrighted property right now.
Bambi.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna aim at the one trying to take out parts from Durra, like a reverse operation game. Come on, dice, don't fail me now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please tell me that hits.
If a 23
be
doesn't hit, we run.
Yeah,
I
my
will be
dude.
very concerned.
A 23 hits. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
No! Not again!
Why?
Well, it hit, just not well.
again.
It sure
Hi,
did.
Luna. Luna, do you want
Oh. All right.
That would have been a beautiful critical.
Mm-hmm.
That would great.
Right.
It's the opposite of what happened, actually.
Good news, everyone. Luna's here.
Yay!
Bye, Luna.
All right, Durra, it's your turn.
Durra is going to lose the flat-footed condition as he now knows his opponent is there. He turns around and shouts at the deer. I am not trying to steal your mate from you, you foolish creature! And goes to punch it in the face. We're gonna ignition.
What did we learn? Don't shout at the elk.
Sure didn't.
Oh my.
We sure didn't learn that
I'm
lesson.
never gonna hit anything, guys. This is terrible. Let him die in the woods.
Lewis is laughing at you.
I'm not laughing at anyone because this is my pain.
I'm laughing.
Because you're cool.
Yeah.
And then I'll cast shield, and that'll be
Okay.
my turn.
You're a baby.
Okay. Then it is Amiri's turn. And Amiri will run up. She will take a swingus. That will definitely fucking hit.
Jeebus.
Who's a pretty motorboat? Luna is.
I can
Whoop.
hear her from here.
So, Amiri runs up.
It's a
She
pretty
takes her
ASMR.
giant greatsword. She swings it over her shoulder and she slams it down into the side of the elk. The elk lets out a horrible cry, and then she rips the blade out and she will attempt to do it again. And miss. And then it is Lindsay's turn. Lindsay's gonna walk over here. She's gonna do her a soothe.
Some kitty cat.
Durra,
ASMR.
take 13 healing.
Yay!
Gladly.
But Valerie will just real quick also be like, you earned that one.
I do not understand.
What did I do?
What part of this
Turn.
courtship ritual involves me?
You disrupted it.
I wish them honor.
They don't speak
God.
languages.
It is not the language of words that honor that honor is transcribed with. It is the language of the heart.
All they saw was a big shouty thing with thumbs.
They are jealous of my thumbs, you mean?
So the other one will do its startled charge at Myth, and then it will try to gore him with his antlers and miss both of those times.
Luna, they're attacking your friend.
I have no friends.
What are you doing, other antlered one? He didn't even shout to you.
No,
accidentally
but I
double-clicked.
shouted to the sky.
Oh,
I
that's
guess.
true. You did make a really. You were louder than me. Be honest.
It's true.
Luna, you want a purr more? Hello.
Mason.
Purr.
Okay. Mason is gonna gallop with Rupert.
So
Oh
Rupert.
yeah, your horse.
Huh?
Your horse.
Yeah, you should get a horse
That's his
token.
name is Rupert.
I
So
do have
Rupert.
a. I do
Does
have
Rupert have a
horse
character
token.
sheet?
Let me-
Oh, I have him open. I have his information up.
Oh yeah, then he should have a token.
His name
Oh.
is Sir Rupert.
I mean, we could just
hold-
use the name.
This horse has
Oh,
never
he's
been
not
knighted.
Sir Rupert yet. Don't add to lore yet. My Reddit post. But we
This
can just
horse
use my
hasn't been
token
knighted.
right now.
No way.
There you go, Mason. You have a horse.
Yay.
Aw, are
can't
you
move it.
jealous? Luna, are you jealous
Give
of
me
Daddy's
a
big
second,
doggy?
and you will be able to move it.
Okay.
There you
information
go. You should
you
be
need to
fine now.
Information.
So you. Hold on. I'm also gonna do this.
Oh,
Okay.
Luna, are you jealous
now-
that Daddy has a big doggy?
So now, when your token is hovering over the horse, you are at least on top of the horse.
Neat. So the horse is not on top of me.
Correct.
All right. So he's gonna ride up. Oh, that didn't work.
There you go.
Okay. So I ride up, lance in hand, and try to power attack this beastie.
Oh God. Okay.
Let's
Don't
see if
roll
it
a one.
works. Hope not.
You do hit.
Yeah.
That
Alright.
thing turns into a pink mist.
Hell yeah.
There is not even a corpse to like.
52. Jesus.
You get
Now
You
that
get
was
a
the critical
leg.
damage.
I know,
Yeah.
but still.
So then we're going to with the rest of my movement, I'm putting myself listen, that was 25, 10.
No.
Oh.
So for real, the lance sinks into it. You rip open its rib cage. Its torso is mostly destroyed, but its limbs are still salvageable.
That means it's tasty, Luna.
So that he's just going to then use the rest of his and so that was one action to move. He's the action to the attack. That's it then. That is
Okay.
that is his turn.
Where'd the turn order go?
Uh,
It
There you
went on
go.
vacation.
Went on
Right.
vacation. I didn't need it for a second. Xandri.
Okay. I'm going to activate my gate so that I can fucking do anything. And then you'll notice that his lower half doesn't really do much besides just standing there. As he makes some intricate hand movements and launches a lightning bolt out of his hands
Nice. Ooh.
and misses.
Wap, wap.
You know what? Fuck it. Hero point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
That's better.
It does hit.
Yeah.
You're so clingy.
Is that the most valuable hero point that's been cast besides it? For the purposes of damage, I think that's the most valuable hero point. Other hero points have had more value by healing people.
Yeah, I think most of my hero points were spent on saving people.
That happens sometimes.
And that is my 3 actions.
All right. Then Valerie will walk her way over to the elk, shaking her head the whole time, and then stab it with her longsword. Hopefully, no.
Nope.
She will miss. She will raise an eyebrow, and she will try to stab it again, and also miss. And she is gonna look down at her sword, confused for a second.
Not so easy, is it, huh?
That elk is dead. And then it is Aylin's turn.
Okie doodle. Do, 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 do. All right, too far. Oop. There we go. Alrighty. Do, 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 do. Dang.
Jesus. So that is a crit,
Yeah.
and that thing is very dead.
Woo! I acupunctured it to death.
Yeah, the hide does not look very valuable, but the rest of it, the meat's still good.
Don't worry, we weren't after it for the hide. It's time to harvest.
Poor foolish creatures.
What did we learn? Don't shout at rutting animals.
See here.
You don't understand.
They're probably often hunted by people, so when they saw you screaming at them.
I'm gonna roll survival to help like kind of get that meat.
Yep. Gonna do that meat thing.
Oh man. Okay.
Why?
The mountains
I'm
wherein
using a
I
hero-
call the red scale
using a hero
hold
point.
exists.
There we go.
There are not many of these creatures to be found. Mostly we hunt big lizards things.
Excuse
When
me?
you shout, they scamper.
Can we not eat giant lizards?
I mean, we don't know.
Durra, still confused, does not understand. Why not?
So Mason's while he's like kind of like butchering the animal. Well, elk, like these are a little bit different than those creatures you're talking about, especially during this time of mating and they're fighting. They're very aggressive and they don't get scared off very easily.
Yep.
So that's why when they heard you, they attacked. They're almost driven mad uh, during this time of the year.
I see. Well,
But we have meat now.
yes, precisely that.
To go with our other ingredients we have.
Apples.
We shall partake of their meat, and perhaps some of their vitality shall transfer to us.
That's the spirit. That's a good way of thinking. So I guess let's start getting this camp going.
All right. Who wants to set up camp?
I
Do you
will
wish for
aid
me
people.
to hide us again?
It's what, a survival to set up camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will aid with the survivaling.
So if you are aiding, then your action is to aid.
Yes.
And then you will be aiding him and 3 other people.
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure everybody knows what they're doing there. So to prepare the campsite is a survival check, and you got to take 2 hours to do so.
Do I roll 2? I'm just forgetting.
You do.
Okay. Yeah.
And with the results of a 20 and a 24, the end result is a 22.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like that chart.
Uh-oh.
That's helpful. No, this actually helps me out when it comes to you guys. So with watches and rests, there's a chart that actually breaks it down. When you have a group size of 6, your total resting time is 9 hours 36 minutes, and each watch is an hour and 36. It's cool. I like that. But
I will set to work on masking our presence.
yep, that's going to be a stealth.
Sorry.
You did not get in my way. That is all that matters.
Okay. Then I'm going to assume you guys want Lindsay to make the food again.
Yes.
That would be fantastic.
Being that I don't think any of us know how to cook. Yes.
Nope.
Okay, let me see what I'm making here.
Lindsay, I request more bacon.
Okay.
Wait,
I can
no, that would
definitely
put
do
the
that.
shame that would put to shame the elk for which we slaughtered. We should eat the elk.
Venison.
Here, why don't we
can
mix a
make
little bit of
bacon.
both?
I like this suggestion.
The fat from the pork content will usually go a long way with something lean like elk.
And if I might add, elk bacon does taste good on its own if prepared correctly.
Yeah, it's just we don't have the time to sit here and smoke and cure bacon. At least not like that.
Well, not with that attitude.
Not right now, we don't. Okay. Okay, so she's gonna make another hearty meal. let's see. What was Lindsay's stat again?
What was the wraith of that horse guy?
Galoma.
Galoma. Oh yeah, that's probably why I didn't know what they were. Because if you click in Path Builder on the Galoma tag, like the trait, it doesn't bring up an explanation of what that means. That's cool.
Yeah, they're like horse people.
I was updating the loots tab for all of our ingredients.
Okay, and are you assisting with this, Aelin? With the cooking?
Yes.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Woo!
Well, you don't make it worse.
It's
Alright.
edible.
Okay, so everyone who eats the stew gets a +1 status bonus to the next saving throw you attempt in the next 24 hours.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! So camp has been stealth. Food has been made. Anybody want to tell a story, or is everybody good to just relax and head for the morning? Oh,
I'll
set
be-
watch. Who's setting watch?
I'll take the first watch then.
I'll do second and work on my recipe.
Who's going to organize the watch? Because we need someone who has not taken an action to do that.
Mason will do it because he has taken action to organize the watch.
Right? And I'm going to assume right now you guys do not need to hunt and gather.
No.
I don't think so. We have a lot of.
The hunting and gathering came to us.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're good on that one.
So I'll organize.
Yep. So give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Do you want a hero point?
I'm going to use a hero point. I have one I haven't used yet.
Yep. You guys got to use them in order for me to want to dish
Heck
more out.
yeah.
All right. There
Yep.
you go. Boom. So there you go. And let me see. It is a very quiet and peaceful night.
We like.
Plenty of time to work on my formulas.
Yay.
Now, the first night I'd be learning my formulas, right?
Yeah. Well, if you just bought the formula, then you just have the formula.
Oh, so then I can just try and do that.
Yeah, it's a formula. It's a recipe. You just follow the recipe.
Has
Sweet.
Mason given Durra the fist wraps?
Not yet because I was getting to it.
I wasn't sure if you had just not mentioned it or whether you
I
were
feel
saving
like
that.
you didn't earn them today.
No, we did.
Wow. Shade.
The accuracy of that
Shade.
statement.
Holy shit.
No. When I was waiting for once everything got wound down, Mason was going after checking the camp and getting ready to kind of put out who was going to be watching.
Right.
He was going to approach Mr. Durra.
Please, Mr. Durra is my father.
So while you were sleeping and resting from your great grappling and striking battle in that town, I was able to find these for you. And he takes out a kind of a rolled up wrap that and he holds it out to you. Now these will, from what that gentleman said, these are the first step of you learning how to fight better.
Yes.
Right now they'll help you punch more accurately, but you'll be able to add runes to it like a sword, to punch to punch more accurately and to punch with more power.
Runes?
So through runes.
I'm unfamiliar with runes.
Well, so where we just came from, the blacksmith had them for sale, and anyone who kind of wheels and deals with those things, they can apply them to weapons, and they give them extra ability. Now, to strike better and hit harder are kind of like the start of the runes, but there's all types of things out there that can make your weapons do all sorts of effects. Like, how you have the ability to strike with fire?
Yes.
So there are runes out there that would allow me to strike with fire with a sword or an axe or what have you.
These runes, they are magic then.
Yes, they're magical.
Durra
But they're
frowns at that and he says, "Then they are like me. I will carry their dishonorable burden."
Why are they like you? And why is it dishonorable? Because you have a gift to do both?
Within the orc tribes, you find that users of magic are not often to be trusted. I have found that I can trust those of you who wield magic through experience. But even amongst my people, when I showed signs of this talent that I carry, they did not see it in the same way that I see you. And he looks to the lot of everyone. I was denied my birthright and my blood right to become chieftain of my tribe. Because I carry the strongest bloodline amongst the tribe. I carry with me the magic of the dragons. And so, in my dishonor, I had left. But now, I find that the world is so much larger. And magic can be much more complex than my people understood. So I will carry this magic burden, and I will wield them well. These are exactly what I had asked you for, Mason. I thank you. Your debt to me is paid.
You're welcome. But with that, just to share a little bit. So where I come from, I was born to be a farmer. I was born to raise animals, grow crop, cut down trees, all of that. So the ability to swing a sword, shoot a bow, throw a spear, it's not exactly something that's looked upon as a great ability outside of, well, can you also drive this herd of animal here on time? Can you make sure to get these crops ready before the winter? Can you plant during the planting season? Well, I didn't really want that life. And the life I've chosen is a little bit hard to grasp from someone who just comes from afar.
You have
But I
said that you wish to
figured
be a
out
great
that,
warrior.
well, I wish to be more than that. Great warrior and to earn renown and to be known. And I'm going to have to take that. I'm going to have to get stronger, learn lessons of how to be that kind of person. But in the end, I have to take that kind of renown. I have to take that that life that I want. So for you, you have these abilities that no one else really has. You can fight and you can do magic. That seems to be a great start to start taking the things you want. If you want to be chieftain, go back and take being chieftain. But like you said too, this world is a lot bigger than the homes we came from. And there's a lot more things to see and find and become part of a greater thing. And I think that's the journey we're on right now.
I hear your words, Mason. They are inspiring. Consider, though, I cannot go back to my tribe and take for myself chieftain. There'd be bloodshed, and it would be against what I desire. My people will not trust me because I have magic in my blood. That is a deep-seated and very, very old fear that they carry. You consider for yourself you had to leave your farming life behind. As sad as it may be, the life that you seek can only be taken from the outside world. You and I find ourselves in similar seats in that aspect. Whatever it is that I desire, I have to take it from this outside world, because it was not there for me to take in my home.
Durra, if I may, you have an opportunity here to forge something new. Something that sets a new precedent for yourself and your bloodline, your lineage going forward. You hold a great power inside of you by having the touch of the dragons within you. I have seen the ferocity and the nobility in you that you have fought with and have spoken with in both the battle of word and the battle of might. There is much on your path already. I think you let yourself be weighed down too much by the stipulations, the holdings of the way that your clan, your tribe did things. When you now have the ability to forge something unseen from your people.
There is greatness in honoring one's ancestors. Mine, after all, were the slayers of dragons. This thing should be cherished and known where I come from. But that is not the point you make. I appreciate your kind words. And to the group of you, I recognize my actions have been brash this day. I apologize for my transgressions. I will attempt to be better, always better. I will be the warrior of legend that I seek to that I know I will be. I will be worthy of your stories, Lindsay.
Oh, it's been a very interesting story so far. I'm looking to see the character development in the future.
I wish for it not to start out as a comedy.
I don't think this has been a comedy.
And also remember that adventurers need to be brash to survive in this world. So don't be hard on yourself for today.
Nobody wakes up and steps out the door deciding they want to be an adventurer without being a little crazy first.
Mm-hmm. Mason nods and agrees.
I like that. That is appealing to me.
And Miri just kind of like punches you on the shoulder and just like, besides, we got more shit to fight.
Hmm.
We got a
There will
load
be
of the
many
elf.
battles ahead. This stag lord will never know what is coming for him.
Yeah, I mean, if these elk were any kind of indication, hopefully he puts up more of a fight.
They fell swiftly at your blade. He kind of goes off into just complimenting Amiri's battle.
She definitely she just poses in glory.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're in the middle of doing that, suddenly you guys just hear, "Poof, I did it! I can make the potions."
That's
As
fantastic.
like the smoke still coming out of the bottles.
I did not even know this was something you were trying to do.
It'll help us on the road when we can't buy more. And the puppet's like just bouncing.
Myth, you said you had seen firsthand greatness. You are usually very quiet, and you fight with strange weapons. I'm curious to hear your tale if you will share it.
Campfire story. I love campfire stories.
Well, it's a tad complex and might sound more than outlandish to more than a few of you. Let me just say for now, to start you off, that I come from far away, in more than one sense. I'm used to working with things such as these. Myth gestures to his arquebus that he's been cleaning around while sitting by the fire. These are feats of engineering that not everyone is acquainted to,
Excuse me.
but it is not uncommon to find it in some of the larger cities and settlements. But from where I come from, it was very common. I'm hoping to find some way of reconnecting to that one day, but for now, I'm very glad for the company I've met and the company I now keep amongst you.
Well, I look forward to hearing more at a time you find that you deem.
Yeah, I'm upset about the cliffhanger, but I can't wait to hear more. So I look forward to it.
Every good story should leave them wanting more.
Agreed.
Tales from a faraway land. What secrets you hold, Myth? Xandria, I feel like we barely know you.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, from what I've seen, I have been here the shortest amount of your group.
I heard that you, when the mansion, the Eldori mansion, caught fire, you fought to help the innocents, putting out the fire and fighting off the assassins.
I did what I could. I couldn't just let them go about destroying the place.
And you have shown that you are charged with the powers of the elements.
Two of them, at least.
Are you a shaman then?
I suppose you could say I used to be.
Powers of a shaman are honorable magics, primal in their nature, not something so trash as arcane.
Well, guess it depends on how one uses them. Definitely say my people were not thrilled.
I am unfamiliar with your people. What do you call yourselves?
We are the Nagashi. Created purely to serve the Naga. And some of us don't like being tied down like that.
Hmm. A forced servitude.
For some.
So, Mason, your horse startles a little bit in the background. You can hear it whinnying and neighing. And then you all can kind of hear a perceptive thud coming from amongst the trees.
I draw
Right
my
here.
sword and I start moving towards my horse.
Myth follows, raising the arquebus and readying himself.
And I channel my elements while I follow them.
Okay. So you go
I
over to
stay
your
between
horse.
the tough ladies.
You go over to your horse and nothing happens. Your horse is definitely anxious in checking out the tree line. But other than that, there is nothing happening. You can give me a perception check. And all the others who are now on edge and moving forward can also give me perception checks.
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is. Let's go.
Nope.
Woo.
Yo, Mason.
Everyone else is concerned about this other thing. Durra is busy hanging out with Amiri.
All right. So, Mason, you hear breathing, like very labored breathing. And then when you manage to like kind of get a glimpse through the tree line, you can see what looks like a half orc and a Leith elven woman behind him. Both seem to be very severely injured. The man seems to be putting himself almost in between you guys and the woman to as a, like almost in a defensive posture.
Right. So Mason's like, come out. If you mean no harm, you will receive none.
Listen, as long as you're not with the Technic League, we've got no problems.
Who?
I'm sorry, the who?
The Technic League.
We are not. Come out into the open. I promise you, if you do it honorably, you'll be safe.
Durra, who still can't see who they're talking to, just like, do they look strong?
Huh? Ah, what's going on?
Listen, we're not in good shape. We just need a place to rest for a little bit. Didn't mean to stumble on your camp like that.
Can I make another like perception check of how like worn out these guys are?
Yeah. That would probably be medicine, really.
Medicine, okay. Let's try it. Can I make that roll? I'm not trained in it.
You're not trained in it? No.
Okay, so
You can give me a perception check, but the DC is going to be higher.
okay.
You can ask me.
Well, I'm just
Yeah, he's just making a quick thing. He's not. Yeah, he's not talking about it. There it goes.
And
So yeah, you're not
just,
sure.
because I can't really tell. I'll say, look, if you're looking for aid, then you're welcome here. If you mean no harm to any of us here in our camp, we do have someone. If you're injured, there is someone here that can look at your wounds. I would ask, though, for now, if you could just leave your weapons at the base of those trees.
Absolutely not.
Well, you got to give me something, friend.
I'll put it away, but I'm not leaving it. I will.
Look, I'll meet
I
you
will
halfway.
trust.
But sheath it for now, then. Okay, just sheath your weapons, and then Mason will go put his away too.
And you'll see Ragongar or you'll see the half-orc take his hand and kind of wave it over his blade. And you can see some electric static that was on his blade dissipates, and then he puts his blade back into his sheath. So you can kind of see that he dispelled something he had cast on his sword. And before he puts it away.
Yeah, Mason will sheath his sword on his back, and it's like, all right.
And then the elven woman will kind of bounce up to you and be like, "Hi, I'm Octavia," and hold out her hand.
He will shake the hand in return. It's like, I'm Mason.
Nice to meet you, Mason. You will feel a very quick tap on the back of your shoulder, and when you'll turn around, you'll just see a little illusionary mage hand wave before it flickers and fades away.
Nice trick.
I like to have some fun.
Can I kind of eye at their injuries while they're talking to Mason?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, average.
I'll give you a hero point to re-roll that.
Okay. I was gonna say I can tell they're bleeding.
You can still tell they're bleeding.
They're bleeding.
Can I give my hero point to Aelin?
You can.
Go ahead and take that hero point.
Hey!
That's what I'm talking about.
I was waiting for it to be a 12.
You can tell they're just by looking at them. You can tell they're pretty close to falling over.
Oh boy,
a strong breeze could take these two out.
All right. Well, good thing I made a whole bunch of extras just now. So I just pull out 2 of the ones I just made, and I hand them 2 of the minor potions I just did.
Okay, and that's just a D8 each.
Yep.
Okay. Do it this way then. I have a button for this. Nice. Okay. So, Octavia will thank you profusely. Ragongar will kind of just grunt before drinking it.
Back at you.
Like, Octavia's like, listen, you can at least try to be civil. I understand you're not a people person, but give him a shot. Not everybody's evil.
I just
sorry about him, guys.
I lean towards her. I'm like, it's okay. We have one of our own kind of gesturing in Durra's general direction.
Oh, I wonder if it's a half-orc thing.
Yeah. Depends on the situation. Like, I completely lock up if we're like surrounded by like fancy people. So.
Interesting group here then. So what are you guys doing in the area? What got you passing through here?
Traveling. Just a stop for our travels.
Doing anything in particular? I mean, you don't have to answer that, I guess, if you don't want to.
We're
I'm
here
not
to
meaning
kick the
to
Stag
intrude.
Lord's ass!
The Stag Lord? You mean that guy who's been causing the ruckus out west?
I guess so. Unless there's more than one Stag Lord. Look, I don't
There
want to
might
strain
be
my
after
voice.
the
If
way
you
that
trust us
those
enough
elves
if you trust us enough for us to treat your wounds, then trust us enough to get out of the damn thicket and come sit by the fire.
Okay, you don't have to tell me twice.
I think he was less aiming at you and more your compatriot over there.
He just kind of grumbles and steps forward. She's like, listen, this is what I was talking about. That's Ragongar, everybody. And Ragongar is kind of just gonna, hi.
Ragongar, I am Durra of the
Hi.
Red Scale.
Oh, nice to meet you, Durra. For now.
What hold do you come from?
I'm not from a hold. I am
I suspected.
Yeah, I'm a half-blood. My father came from a hold.
And what hold was that?
He came from a hold that was from the mountains to the north. What backstory?
Sorry.
You're good.
My
I've
follow-up,
got it.
so you can prep for this. My follow-up is going to be asking you if I can, if my tribe has ever done war with them, that I might be able to roll warfare for lore to know about their tribe.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah. My father was from the Solar Ibis clan to the north.
May I make that recall knowledge check with warfare?
Yep.
Never heard of you.
Didn't deal too much with the outside.
There are many holds like that.
My people were very obsessed with chasing Solar Ibis, which initially come from the Mwangi.
A very far land.
Yeah. My father met a woman that led him very far from home. I guess I could say it's something we have in common.
Well, if it means anything to you, on my honor as an orc and on the blood of my hold, if you mean no harm to us, no harm will come to you so long as you are with us.
I respect that, and I will offer you the same on my end. Now, hold on.
Durra kind of looks to Mason like, there, I got him to calm down. Like,
I did it.
orc solidarity.
Poppet's just happily circling the group. Eyeing suspicion.
So this is gonna sound really weird, but Durra, give me an intimidation check.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, that's awesome. I love that. I'm all about this. Let's see. All right. Nat 1.
I will give out the 3rd hero point for the day to try to recorrect that.
Hell yeah, let's blow it immediately. 17. I'm loving the 7.
Okay. Okay.
You've got a strong 7 theme tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least within the last minute.
Okay. So, you can tell right away that at least he seems to respect you.
Hmm.
Like, he goes from being a little, like, almost off-putting to you to sort of like, okay, I get you. We can talk.
Fair
I
enough.
got you, fam.
That's what I was looking for.
No, see, not everybody's terrible.
I have successfully coerced him into being a friend.
Well then, I don't know about all of you, but I could definitely use a nap.
I
Yep.
think rest will be a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Ragongar just kind of chimes in. He's like, you guys have done well to disguise the place. I will put up some totems, and then I will head to sleep.
Ooh.
We appreciate that.
The totems will help scare away some of the lesser wildlife.
Like elk. It's like, look at Durra.
Yes, like elk. He just walks off into the trees and disappears for about an hour before he comes back. And then I think that is going to be a pretty good place to call it tonight.
Yeah.
Yay.
Huzzah!
We did it.
You did it.
Durra
You-
didn't die.
Durra didn't
Session 4.
die.
Durra hasn't died yet. This is great.
Durra hasn't died yet, and
It's
the party
only a
gets a
matter of
little
time.
bit larger.
Yeah.
The adventuring group does get a little bit larger. For everybody to know, Octavia is a wizard, and Ragongar is a magus.
Agasser.
Oh.
Ooh,
And I
So,
learned how to craft
new
potions.
friends.
Yes, new friends.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to like see what they want, what they're like, whether they're gonna stay with us or not.
Yeah, well, it's largely
or
going to be
travel
on
with
how
us,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, it's largely going to be on how you guys interact with things. I will say, as of right now, you have enough positive influence with them that they will probably make some suggestions about it, but we'll talk about it when it gets
Oh, yeah.
there.
We'll get there tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
Monday.
tomorrow.
Monday. Tomorrow. We're playing tomorrow, right?
No, I'm playing
Every
a
day
different
this
Kingmaker
week.
game tomorrow.
This isn't the
I am-
daily play game?
Oh my god.
No.
Can you imagine?
No, although there will get to be a point where we will have to do this sort of more than once a week, but not really. It's just the kingdom stuff
Oh.
takes so long that it has to be done in between sessions.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, and what like as I want to reinforce that everybody is reading those kingdom rules
I'm
in their
getting through
spare
it.
time.
I'm fighting with the PDF thing to just read it to me while I'm working, but I'm getting through
Right.
it.
Because
Can
I
you-
won't.
I feel
Hmm?
like they've been buried somewhere. Can you put them back into kingdom management again?
They're in the player guide, which is under character creation.
It's buried.
I will get it. Hold on.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not super buried, but
Yeah, it's that PDF.
yeah. Alrighty. Sorry for taking up the whole first half of the session, everybody.
Oh,
Nothing to be sorry about.
I honestly
That was fantastic.
slammed that door open and expected the place to be empty or just like no one to give me the time of day. I did not expect an encounter. Thank you, Elder Druid, for going along with my shenanigans.
No, no problem. I thought it was a great RP moment, and the rest of the party seemed into it. So,
Fino, you better have half a bag of apples on your character sheet.
yeah,
I do.
Very good.
there's
got those-
12 special ingredients.
I did add all the stuff to the loot page, so we have all of our ingredients there.
I was so genuinely excited to see apples as part of the prize pool.
Yeah, that was kind of like when we were playing the well, that's part of the character's thing. Is he very much likes apples. They are his favorite snack, and they are the most valuable possession to him.
Love that.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm
Listen,
okay with
Rejak
having
designed
lost to
the
that build
character.
too. Like I am very okay with having lost that fight out of game because that was a bit like if I beat that build, there was something wrong in the universe.
Yeah.
Like mono e mono, assuming that we're both level 2, like that was a fight I should
Yes.
not have won.
Yes, you were both level 2.
Yeah, that was
So yeah.
feel good. I did okay. I rolled
That
shit.
you got him down to 12 health.
Cool.
So like, yeah, you had him down.
I
You had him down
once.
2/3.
What?
No, you
Oh, I
hit him
hit-
twice.
Did I?
You
You
did?
hit him twice.
I'll take it. I'm not going to argue with that. But, fantastic game, everyone.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody who watched, and everybody who's been enjoying the stream. Check out the Tedster on Wednesday to watch me get murdered. Check out this stream again on Thursday for Curse of Strahd shenanigans, which is not really Curse of Strahd, but it's Curse of Strahd based.
It's
And
not
then
creepy simp Strahd. And me
Yeah.
tomorrow for Baldur's Gate.
right. And
And then we've got
Fizzbang.
Saturday.
Yeah, and then we've got Saturday. This Saturday coming up is going to be the Extinction Curse continuation. That'll be session 2. So we'll have a good time. Or session 3. Session 3?
Session
One of
2. We missed
Session
a week.
2. Right.
I will
we did
likely be
miss a
live
week.
this week myself doing Dyson's Tier program. They had an update recently, and
Nice.
now there's bad guys to fight off, and it creates an element of suspense.
Ooh,
Cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That is cool.
So yeah, lots of streaming going on. Feel free to check us out. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful night.
Bye-bye.